15. Mind-blowing facts about Switzerland, the world's most unconventional country travel documentary. What if there were a place where time stands still among snow-capped peaks, where a village hasn't seen a single car in over 500 years? Wouldn't you want to visit? Especially if it's a place where women have thrived alongside nature's raw beauty for centuries. Welcome to Switzerland, a land where hot springs break through snowy blankets and hidden underground shelters stretch like secret cities beneath the earth. Beneath its peaceful facade lies a world so extraordinary, even imagination struggles to keep up. So, what wonders and what stories of remarkable women are waiting for us beyond those snowy mountains? Let's set off on this journey together, right now. Number 15. The country with no coast, no capital, but more charm than anywhere else. Welcome to Switzerland, a country with no ocean waves crashing on its shores, no official capital crowned in glittering lights. Yet somehow, it stands as one of the most livable places on Earth. Here, rules and wonders go hand in hand, like cheese and fondue forks. Officially known as Confederatio Helvetica, often shortened to CH, Switzerland fits snugly into just 41,285 square kilometers, about the size of the state of Maryland. Yet within that compact space, it cradles over 1,500 lakes, so many that you are practically guaranteed to spot one from wherever you stand. 4 official languages coexist here: German, French, Italian, and the charming underdog, Romansh, spoken by just 0.5% of the population, yet protected like Swiss gold. As of the year 2025, Switzerland is home to more than 8.9 million people, with about 1/4 being international residents, making it feel like a cozy United Nations conference, only with better chocolate. And the capital? There isn't one. Instead, Bern quietly holds the role of a dignified administrative center. Think of Washington, D.C., but with better clocks and absolutely no political drama. Switzerland's climate dances between the breezy coolness of Oregon and the snowy wonderlands of Colorado. Trains here are so punctual, you would think they were timed by Swiss watches, and honestly, they probably are. So does a country need an ocean or a capital to steal your heart? Switzerland proves absolutely not. And trust me, this is just the beginning. Are you ready to dive deeper into Europe's most unconventional gem? Number 14. Mürren, the car-free village, where cable cars rule the road. A village so high up, perched at 1,650 meters, that cars aren't just rare, they're banned. Here, your morning commute isn't bumper-to-bumper traffic. It's hopping on a cable car or a cogwheel train, gliding over valleys dusted in snow. In winter, kids ski to school and adults ski to work. Now that's what I call a slippery but stylish start to the day. Forget McDonald's signs and neon billboards. Mürren's skyline is all about hand-carved chalets, wood-fired cheeses, and panoramas so stunning they could convince your camera to quit. You'll find yourself gazing up at the legendary trio, Eiger, Mönch, and Jungfrau, standing proud like ancient guardians. And for a meal with a literal twist, don't miss Piz Gloria, a rotating restaurant atop Schildhorn, where James Bond once dodged villains, and you can dodge calories. Or not, depending on the fondue. As of 2025, Mürren remains proudly car-free, embracing slow tourism and the art of simply breathing deep. I still remember sipping hot chocolate in a timber chalet here, snowflakes tapping the window, and thinking, why rush when the world looks this magical? Imagine starting your day above the clouds. Would you love that? Drop a quick "I'm ready" if you'd hop on a cable car tomorrow. Number 13. Swiss women. Strong, independent, and born to climb. Women in Switzerland do not just break glass ceilings, they pretty much base jump off them, wearing crampons and carrying 3 passports around their necks. By the year 2025, 92% of Swiss women can order a latte, negotiate a pay raise, and politely reject a Tinder date in 3 languages: German, French, and either English or Italian. Trilingual. At this point, it is just survival instinct. While the rest of Europe debates gym memberships, Swiss women are out there scaling literal mountains. Statistically, they top Europe's charts for female mountaineering because climbing an emotional wall just is not enough anymore. And marriage? Cute concept. The average Swiss bride is now 31.3 years old, financially independent, emotionally unbothered, and probably owns more hiking boots than cocktail dresses. Meanwhile, Zurich has invented the breakup cafe, where you can sip artisanal coffee while your relationship flatlines more gently than your 401,000 retirement account. Even dating apps here are built for mountain lovers. By the year 2025, climbing peaks together is no longer just a metaphor. It is an actual first date plan. Number 12. Zermatt, a fairy tale village at the foot of the mighty Matterhorn. Tucked under the towering Matterhorn, Zermatt feels less like a village and more like a scene Netflix forgot to film. Time here does not just slow down, it packs its bags and takes a sabbatical. Since the 16th century, cars have been banned. People glide around on tiny electric shuttles, horse-drawn carriages, or their own 2 feet across cobbled streets that have seen more snowflakes than smartphones. The air? Think spa day, but make it alpine, pure, crisp, and smelling faintly of pine and magic. Automated snow robots sweep the streets 24/7, because even in paradise, someone's got a shovel. Need adventure? Zermatt offers year-round skiing. No excuses. Come Christmas, 30,000 smart LEDs turn the town into a living snow globe. By 2030, Zermatt plans to go carbon negative, because fairy tales here come with an environmental plot twist. Honestly, stepping into Zermatt is like walking straight into a storybook. Only this time, the happy ending smells like fresh snow and horse leather. Number 11. Bahnhofstrasse, the glittering, mysterious heart of Zurich. Right in the beating heart of Zurich, Bahnhofstrasse stretches just 1,200 meters, but every step here drips with luxury and a few hidden secrets. Ranked among the top 3 most expensive shopping streets in the world, Bahnhofstrasse is a playground for the world's elite. Think Chanel, Hermès, Rolex, and Patek Philippe, names that whisper wealth louder than any megaphone ever could. But here's the twist. Beneath all that glam, secret vaults of Credit Suisse lie hidden underground, quietly guarding fortunes most of us can only dream about. Even after the UBS merger in 2025, Bahnhofstrasse remains the ultimate underground paradise for private wealth. Ever been shopping where no one asks for your name, job, or passport? Here, luxury talks and curiosity stays politely zipped. Come Christmas, the entire street transforms under the glow of 11,000 Lucy LED lights, turning every stroll into a real-life fairy tale. I remember standing there last December, watching the lights shimmer like 1,000 silent stories, and for a second, Even the price tags seem to hold their breath. Number 10. Leukerbad, Switzerland's hidden capital of hot springs. Tucked away in the heart of the Alps, Leukerbad feels like a natural spa sculpted by the gods themselves. Imagine soaking in steaming hot mineral water, surrounded by towering peaks where even the clouds seem jealous. At an impressive 1,400 meters above sea level, Leukerbad holds the title of Europe's largest hot spring resort. Every day, over 1 million gallons of hot water gush up from 65 thermal sources, a gift nature has been giving since the days of the Roman Empire. Many hotels here are directly connected to the underground springs, meaning you can roll out of bed and right into a thermal pool without even touching the cold morning air. Now that's my kind of luxury. And there's more. In 2024, Leukerbad proudly earned the Green Destination Award, recognizing its commitment to sustainable tourism, a win for both travelers and the planet. Honestly, Leukerbad is more than just a wellness retreat. It is a place where nature, history, and healing collide in the purest way possible. Number 9. The Swiss lifestyle, where discipline is the national sport. In Switzerland, discipline is not an option. It is the unofficial religion. Forget Coachella or Super Bowl Sundays. Here, the real festival is sorting your trash with military-grade precision. Each type of waste gets its own special serial numbered bag. And trust me, if you screw it up, your neighbors will know faster than the Wi-Fi drops. Sundays? Sacred. Not for football, not for brunch. Nope. It is about not hanging your laundry outside because God forbid a pair of socks ruins the community's aesthetic. Even Trader Joe's would blush at that level of curated perfection. Public transport here. If a train dares to show up 2 minutes late, a formal apology is broadcast as if world peace just narrowly avoided collapse. Meanwhile, in New York, you would still be waiting, and nobody would even blink. Old wooden chalets from the 17th century now sport solar panels, because Switzerland can flex both heritage and innovation harder than a Tesla owner at Burning Man. By 2025, Zurich and Lausanne officially crashed the top 5 most sustainable cities party according to the Sustainability Index. Plot twist: discipline works. Number 8. Switzerland's natural wonders. Switzerland is famous for watches that cost more than your car and chocolate that could probably end wars. But honestly, its real show-off game? Nature's heavy hitters. First up, Matterhorn, a 4,478-meter rock star that makes your local hiking trail look like a sidewalk outside Trader Joe's. You do not climb the Matterhorn, you negotiate with it. Then there is Jungfraujoch, Europe's highest train station, chilling at 3,454 meters. Thanks to the new Eiger Express in 2025, now you can hit extreme altitudes faster than your Amazon Prime order. And let's talk glaciers. Aletsch is not just long at 23 kilometers, it is basically Switzerland's way of saying, climate change. Hold my fondue. Meanwhile, Chillon Castle sits by Lake Geneva like a Tinder profile that only posts its best angles. And somehow, they are all real. Down in Lauterbrunnen, 72 waterfalls throw a full-blown Coachella without asking for your Wi-Fi password. I stood there once, soaked in spray and existential dread, realizing how tiny humans really are. So tell me, if Mother Nature had a flex off, which of these would you swipe right on first? If you've made it this far, comment Matterhorn masterpiece. If you think Switzerland's nature wins the flex off, Number 7. Swiss food paradise. If Switzerland were a painting, food would be its boldest brushstrokes, telling tales of mountains, forests, and stubbornly proud traditions. Take Rusty, for example, a crispy golden potato cake that somehow feels more Swiss than even a Rolex at a mountain picnic. It's simple, hearty, and unapologetically comforting. Or Elplemageonen, the Alpine mac and cheese. Think creamy pasta smothered in cheese, topped with crispy onions, and served with a side of stewed apples. Honestly, it is like Switzerland gave comfort food an MBA. Need dessert? Say hello to the Engadine walnut tart, a sweet, sticky masterpiece that somehow made its way from a tiny valley to global fame without needing a TikTok dance. And of course, cheese reigns supreme. Gruyere and Emmental are not just cheeses, they are practically national treasures. As of 2025, Switzerland boasts over 470 official cheese varieties, with 20 new ones added in just the past 5 years. Every meal here feels like a journey, where your taste buds and memories sit down for a quiet, beautiful conversation. Number 6. Gimmelwald, the tiny village that outsmarted the world. In a world obsessed with going faster, bigger, louder, Gimmelwald is that one quiet kid who actually figured life out. Nestled in the Swiss Alps, this village does not just slow down time, it kicks it back to a hammock with a beer. Home to only around 130 people, Gimmelwald feels like a place ripped out of a dream, minus the Wi-Fi and the panic attacks. No supermarkets, no ATMs, no cars, just old wooden houses, clinking cowbells, and mountain air so clean it could probably slap the toxins out of your lungs. Their philosophy? Don't grow, stay small. And guess what? It works. In 2025, Gimmelwald was named one of the top 10 most sustainable villages by the Global Village Report. Turns out, happiness is not found in skyscrapers or shopping malls. It is in staying gloriously, stubbornly simple. Number 5. Swiss public toilets. You think you have seen clean public bathrooms? Switzerland says, "Hold my sparkling water." Here, public toilets are so spotless, you half expect someone to hand you a welcome drink. Across the country, you will find bathrooms that are ultra-clean, pleasantly scented, and surprisingly welcoming. Most are free or cost around 1 Swiss franc, roughly $1.10. A bargain when you think about what you are usually subjected to elsewhere. Some spots even offer heated floors, mini perfume dispensers, and automatic self-cleaning sinks. And just when you think Switzerland could not flex harder, in 2025, Zurich and Bern rolled out smart self-sanitizing toilets equipped with UVC sterilization technology. Because why stop at clean when you can be sterile enough for minor surgery? I once walked into a public restroom in Zurich and genuinely wondered if I had crashed someone's luxury Airbnb. Would you ever believe that a bathroom could make you rethink your life standards? Number 4. Swiss visas, golden tickets to a life that actually works. Switzerland is not exactly the friendliest doorman, but if you make it through, you are not just moving, you are upgrading your whole life. For short stays, there is the Schengen visa, allowing you up to 90 days within 180 days to soak in the Swiss way of doing everything better. Longer term, the D visa is your ticket, provided you land a job contract or an acceptance letter from a university that probably ranks higher than your country's GDP. By 2025, Switzerland is doubling down on brains and green dreams. The new talent visa welcomes top-tier engineers, doctors, and researchers. The startup visa rolls out the red carpet for tech entrepreneurs and green energy innovators, especially in Zurich and Lausanne. The family reunification visa makes sure loved ones are not left behind. And yes, there is even a Swiss green card pilot now offering 5 years of residency for workers in sustainable industries. Thanks to AI-powered processing, visa approvals now average 45 to 60 days, a miracle by bureaucratic standards. If you could choose a new beginning, would Switzerland be on your shortlist? Number 3. Switzerland's social welfare, a safety net woven like Swiss precision. Switzerland is not just a country with jaw-dropping views. It is also home to one of the world's strongest social welfare systems, designed like everything Swiss, meticulous, efficient, and quietly brilliant. Every resident must carry health insurance, with an average monthly cost between 250 and 450 Swiss francs. Yes, it is mandatory, but it is also a lifeline you will be thankful for. Thinking about retirement, the state pension covers roughly 60% of your pre-retirement income, helping you live comfortably after you clock out for good. If you lose your job, no panic attacks required. Unemployment benefits can replace 70 to 80% of your salary for up to 2 years. Not bad for a bad day. Education. Public schools are free through university, where tuition averages just about 1,200 Swiss francs per year. Affordable genius, Swiss style. Getting around is just as smart. The Swiss Pass offers unlimited travel on buses, trams, and even intercity trains. In 2025, new policies sweeten the deal even more. Family bonus. 300 Swiss francs per month for each child under 12. Stress recovery subsidy. Government covers 50% of mental wellness retreats, including thermal spa therapies. Honestly, in Switzerland, social welfare is not a slogan. It is a reality crafted with care and intention. Number 2. Switzerland's nuclear bunkers. Switzerland quietly built a survival plan, and they mean it. Here, every single citizen has a guaranteed spot in a nuclear bunker. No chaos, no lotteries, just Swiss efficiency with a side of existential dread. The rules? Simple. 100% of the population must have access to an underground shelter, usually built directly into homes, apartment complexes, and community centers. Think of it as an Airbnb you hope you never have to check into. These bunkers are not just glorified basements either. They are stocked with millions of liters of clean water and hundreds of tons of emergency food supplies, just in case the world decides to implode before breakfast. In 2025, Switzerland's Federal Department of Defense announced an upgrade. Over 1,500 shelters are now being modernized with clean energy systems, making them even more self-sufficient. Because apparently, if you are surviving an apocalypse, you should do it sustainably. Number 1. Living in Switzerland. Thinking about packing your bags for Switzerland? Get ready for an adventure where life feels straight out of a storybook. Renting a cozy apartment in Zurich's Old Town will cost you between $1,800 and $2,200 a month. If you prefer a quieter suburban life, expect around $1,200 to $1,600. Of course, there are the little extras too. Utilities shine at about $180 to $250 a month. Internet speeds fly at just $40 to $50, and you can enjoy a hearty meal out for about $18 to $25 each time. Add everything up, and your monthly cost of living would dance between $2,800 and $3,800. Now, that might sound steep, But with average salaries reaching $7,000 in Switzerland by 2025, you are not just surviving, you are thriving. And trust me, you are buying more than comfort. World-class safety, where leaving your laptop unattended at a cafe is just normal. Futuristic healthcare, fast, precise, and people first. Nature at your doorstep. Imagine jogging past snow-dusted peaks and cows crowned with flowers. Legendary punctuality, where a 30-second train delay makes headlines. Living here is not just about what you earn. It is about choosing a cleaner, calmer, and deeply soulful way to live. So there you have it. Switzerland is so much more than just watches and chocolate. It's a place where precision, sustainability, and a deep love for nature are woven into every brick, every winding road, and every charming village. This tiny country carries some of the world's biggest dreams. Dreams of safety, freedom, and lasting happiness for everyone who calls it home. If you ever get the chance, make sure to set foot in Switzerland, not just to see it, but to feel the unique heartbeat of a truly extraordinary land. And if you love magical journeys like this one, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss out on more incredible adventures with us. See you on the next journey.